Behind the plate for the Rebels is number 18, Ryder Dejan. On the mound for the Rebels is number 3, Braden Cupid. Playing right field, number 21 is Brody Taylor. Playing left field, number 11, Carson Halsey. In center field is number 10, Gage Carr. On first base, number 9, Shepard Brown. And on shortstop is number 1, Davis Long. And the rest of the West Monroe Rebels. And now for your Neville Tigers. Playing shortstop, number 2, C.J. Goins. In center field, number 3, Hunter Robinson. The DH is number 16, Lane Hodge. In left field, number 1, Dan Evans. Playing second base, number 6, Alex Tenori. Playing right field, number 18, Evans Peters. Behind the plate for the Tigers is number 13, Mason Hart. Playing first base, number 32, George McKenzie. Playing third base, number 4, Connor Ajlani. And on the mound for the Tigers tonight, number 11, Bentley Parker.
Good evening and welcome here
Bishop
to
Nolan,
Embanato Field.
McCain Gerald.
We get ready for tonight's
Cole Pesek,
District 2-5A contest
Baron Manning,
between the Neville Tigers
Jake Weaver,
and West Monroe
Jackson
Rebels.
Spangler,
West Monroe coming in with a 20-7
Colt
record,
Herndon,
6-0 in District
Owen
2-5A.
Delcom,
Neville 11-15,
Walker Dean,
4-2
Jack Henry Good,
in District
Caton
2-5A.
Hennessy, Sam White Good,
So you can hear the starting
and
lineup.
Parks Harvey. Coached by head coach Paul Guerrero,
We are going
with the
to
assistants Caleb Reynolds, Jay Culver, and Case Roark.
get ready here for the national anthem.
Ladies and
Take a
gentlemen, I'd
quick
like
break.
for you to please
When we
stand
come
and
back,
remove
we'll
your
have
hands
your
for
starting
national
lineups and more right here on the network.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbankneedle.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Needle Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
Hi, I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. Whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, you deserve a team that won't back down. So if you've been injured in an accident, make the right call to your local legal team at Creed & Creed and let us help you win today. Let's go Tigers, and remember, home field advantage matters. Call Creed & Creed today. Proudly serving our great community for over 30 years. We are your local injury attorneys.
We're running the winning play at Sparks Nissan Kia. Whether you're recruiting a car, truck, or SUV, our lineup is stacked with all stars ready to take the field. We're talking championship deals, low down payments, and monthly payments that won't sideline your budget. Ready to make a trade? We'll give you top dollar. That's a win in any playbook. Sparks Nissan Kia, where every drive is a touchdown. We're wishing our Neville Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
Welcome in again for the third night in a row here on this Holy Week edition of the Neville Tiger Network. Tonight, we are at Embanato Field as the baseball Tigers host the West Monroe Rebels. The West Monroe coming in with a 20-7 record, 6-0 in District 2-5A. The Tigers 11-15 with a 4-2 district record. It'll be a tale of potential pitchers as the scouts have shown up to watch West Monroe starter Braden Cupid, LSU commit, garnering attention from around the country. And opposite him will be Bentley Parker for the Neville Tigers. And we'll get to the Tigers' defensive lineup right now. Behind the plate is Mason Hart. Over at first is George McKenzie. The second baseman will be Alex Tenori. C.J. Goins is at short. Connor Agelani is at third. And from left to right, it's Dan Evans, Hunter Robinson, and Evans Peters in the Tiger outfield. Leading off for the Rebels will be number 8, Peyton Starr. Starr, the third baseman. We'll get to the Rebel lineup here in just a second. The first pitch from Parker is up and in. We're underway. Now 2-0 to Starr. A breaking ball. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. To Starr. Starr takes one down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Starr lifts one up towards the right field wall, and actually the right field first base dugout, George McKenzie makes the play. There's one gone.
Number 5, second baseman Jackson.
The rest of that West Monroe lineup: Jackson Garner batting second, batting third is Ryder Dejon. Braden Cupid batting cleanup, batting fifth will be Brody Taylor. Following him is Carson Halsey. And then 7, 8, 9 will be Gage Carr, Shepard Brown, and Davis Long. There's a strike called. From behind the plate, we're going to have to keep an eye on this umpire who calls it right in front of his face. That's it, low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. On 1 pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded. Goins backhands it. Quick throw over to first. Nice play to retire Garner. Good stretch by McKenzie.
Garner grounds out to the shortstop.
There's going to be 2 outs as Ryder Dejon comes up.
Number 18, Ryder Dejon.
First pitch to Ryder Dejon, misses downstairs for ball 1. Two-0. Dejon pops this up. Short right field. Here in comes Peters, and a diving catch made by Evans Peters to retire the side.
Right fielder for the third out to retire the side.
Rebels retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Tigers coming to bat right after this.
Everyone deserves a beautiful smile, and at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics, we're here to help you achieve just that. Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson have over 50 years of combined education and experience and use advanced modern technology to provide high-quality care for all of our patients. We prioritize outstanding customer service and work hard to make every patient feel comfortable and confident in their treatment. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult, we've got you covered. So why wait? Call us today to schedule your appointment and start your journey towards a beautiful, confident smile with Caples and Robinson Orthodontics.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
No score. We're just underway here at Embanato Field. The Tigers and Rebels. The Tigers coming to bat, and this is how their lineup is set. C.J. Goins will lead off. Hunter Robinson batting second. Lane Hodge will be in the 3-hole. Batting fourth will be Dan Evans. Alex Tenori and Evans Peters are 5 and 6. 7, 8, 9 will be Mason Hart, George McKenzie, and Connor Ajalani. Defensively for West Monroe, as we get that graphic, once again we mentioned Braden Cupid on the mound. Ryder Dejon's behind the plate. Shepard Brown is at first. Over at second is Jackson Garner. Peyton Starr's at third, and Davis Long is your shortstop. Carson Halsey is in left, Gage Carr in center, and Brody Taylor rounds out the defensive lineup for the Rebels in right field. It's going to be Goins, Robinson, and Hodge.
Leading off the Neville Tigers,
CJ.
Shortstop number 2, CJ Goins.
The freshman. See his stats there on the screen. First pitch from the left-handed Cupid. Fastball up and away. One 0 pitch outside, 2-0. Well, 3 balls and no strikes to Goins. .30 pitch. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk.
Goins takes
Allow
first
Goins
base for the
to
walk.
take first base runner of the
Gonna
game.
bring up center fielder number 3, Hunter Robinson.
Now Hunter Robinson will come to bat. Senior Tiger. Roaming around in center field for a few years now. A consistent miss there, as that's the 5th straight ball from Cupid. And tries a breaking ball. 6 straight balls to start the game for Braden Cupid. Outside again. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. The run of balls is over. Swing and a miss. Good run on that fastball. Full count now on Robinson. Ball grounded to third, over to second for one, and to first for the double play. It was started well by Starr. The turn by Garner was clean. And the Tigers' threat was thwarted with the double play. Now Lane Hodge swings through a pitch. Fastball over the outside corner, now 0-2. Two pitches wide. Now the 1-2. Nice little breaking ball, a sharp breaking ball. I was surprised the home plate umpire. So Hodge with another chance here. 2-2 pitch upcoming. Fastball down and in. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Called strike three, and that'll do it for the Tigers in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. West Monroe coming to bat. Still scoreless here from Embanato.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, it's not about us, it's about you. We know getting the right ride can be tough, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are dedicated to finding you the right look, the right size, and the right feel, all at the right price.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you root for. What unites us is stronger than what divides us. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomites with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
Braden Cupid will lead off the top of the second for the Rebels. First pitch from Bentley Parker is downstairs. Or ball one. Be Cupid, Taylor, and Halsey. Due up for West Monroe. Curveball swung on and popped up. Diving attempt by Hart. I didn't see where George McKenzie was playing over there at first. Let's see where. I don't know if he ever picked it up. Ground ball through the hole between short and third.
Cupid lands a single to
The
the
leadoff single for Cupid
for base hit.
starts off the Rebel second.
It's going to bring up number 21 right fielder Brody Taylor.
That number 32 pinch running.
Hudson Spillers. Courtesy runner is Hudson Spillers.
Hudson Spillers to pinch run, or be the courtesy runner for Cupid. Now Brody Taylor, the right fielder, will stand in. Throw over to first. Pitch gets away from Hart. Spillers easily advances up to second. Well, 2 balls, no. Actually, one ball and no strikes to Taylor. Swinging a foul ball. One ball and 1 strike. The count to Brody Taylor. Bentley Parker checks the runner. Fires a fastball. It's fouled into the Tiger dugout. 1-2 now on Taylor. High chopper. It's going to be caught foul. Count remains 1-2. One-two pitch. Down and away. 2-2. Another chopper foul past third. One-two pitch, fouled back. Right over the Family Solutions broadcast booth. I thought everybody was listening to you eat nachos here just a minute ago, because I was definitely listening to it. Another foul ball just catches the top of the net. And Taylor's at bat continues. Yeah. Taylor continues the at-bat. I don't know how many pitches are in this at-bat, but it's been a few. Got a stat for that? I know we need the flight scope or whatever, the TrackMan data integrated. We'll work on that for next year. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. The battle is won by Bentley Parker. His first strikeout of the afternoon.
For the first out. It's going to bring up number 11, left fielder Carson Halsey.
Carson Halsey will stand in. Playing left today for West Monroe. Swings at a first pitch curveball. Robinson, a few steps back, makes the catch. The throw coming into third, and it's going to be not in time.
For the second out, advances a runner to third.
A deep fly ball will advance Spillers to third. And Gage Carr will come to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third base. Gage Carr takes a strike right over the outside half. Chopper towards short. Goins has it. The throw over to first is in time, and that'll retire the Rebels. They give 1 hit, score no runs, or no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. Tigers coming to bat. Still no score.
Head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging, herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at Embanato Field. I'm
For
Stewart
20 years, I've treated the local community.
Here broadcasting tonight. It'll be Dan Evans to lead things off for the Tigers. Dan takes a fastball in the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nice little curveball. Evans swings over the top of it. No balls and 2 strikes. Evans Peters is on deck. Actually, check that. It's Alex Tenori on deck. Evans Peters in the hole, if you will. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Evans is giving up, and he's out right there as it was blocked up nicely by Dejan.
Evans goes down on strikes.
Second strikeout for Cupid.
So bring up number 6. Second baseman Alex Tenori.
Now Alex Tenori. Of the multitude of Tiger freshmen here in this lineup. It's a fastball. About neck high. Tenori lifts one into right. Back going, the center fielder. He tries to make an over-the-shoulder catch. He can't get it. Tenori can run. He's around second, and he's going to easily get to third. He overruns third. The throw comes back, and it gets away. And now he's going to score after the wild throw on the relay. Tenori with the triple. And he will score on the air. I think that came from the second baseman. Was that the second baseman that?
Now batting with the Tigers, number 18, right fielder Evans Peters.
Well, a triple and an error. And Peters squared to bunt, bunts it foul. A 1 pitch. A breaking ball. Misses away. It's going to be a strike painted on that outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Peters. Evans fouls one back. Nice curveball is going to get Peters, and there's 2 gone.
Peters goes down on strikes. For the second out, he's going to bring up the catcher, number 13, Mason Hart.
Now the catcher, Mason Hart, goes to the plate for the first time this evening. Swings at the first pitch, a high chopper fielded by Starr, and the throw over is going to be in time. If the Tigers strike first, they get a run on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and they leave nobody on base. We played 2. Neville 1, West Monroe nothing.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
At Nukes, we believe in giving you extra. Extra flavor to satisfy your cravings. Extra choices so you can personalize your meal. Extra quality by offering premium protein such as all-natural chicken, shrimp, steak, and Atlantic salmon. Extra service that will make you feel right at home. We love sharing our family recipes with our guests, and that's why at Nukes, we give you extra with every bite.
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver's spirit by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
All right, we return to Embanato Field.
First baseman Shepard.
8-9-1. Due up for the Rebels. That's Brown, Long, and Starr. This will be Shepard Brown. Swings through a Bentley Parker fastball. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. Ball hit high. Out to left. Dan Evans makes the catch behind the hitting facility. Couldn't see it on this camera, but somebody did. And he caught it. Trust us. Fly out for Brown. Will bring Davis Long to the plate. Long fouls the first pitch back from Parker. Curveball kind of hangs up on Bentley. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Davis Long. Another pop-up. Parker calling for it, but it's Ajalani. We'll call him off, and he'll make the catch. Quickly, they're 2 gone for the Rebels here in the third.
It's going to bring up number 8, third baseman Peyton Starr.
Good job by the third baseman Ajalani to come in and take over. Sophomore third baseman for Neville. Now Peyton Starr stands in. He flew out to first his first time up. Takes a pitch a little below the knees. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. A foul ball back to the screen. Parker ahead in the count, 1-2. To Peyton Starr. Here's the pitch outside, 2-2. Two-two pitch, curveball popped up. I thought that was getting out. The wind blew it back in. The wind blowing hard out to left. Another chance for Starr. He calls time. Umpire grants it. The 2-2 pitch. Gets away from Hart. Count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Lined right at C.J. Goins, and that'll do it for the Rebels. They're retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Tigers coming to bat. They lead by 1.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbankneedle.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Needle Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
It's about tradition, value, and community. We're Creed and Creed, and we're proud to call Northeast Louisiana home. Catherine and I raised our family here, we worship here, and we serve here. It's an honor to support the community that has given us so much. Tradition, value, and community. That's Creed and Creed. If you've been injured in an accident, call Creed and Creed today. Proudly serving this great community for over 25 years.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
Back to action, Tigers. The 1-0 lead here as we move to the bottom of the third.
Third inning for the Neville Tigers. First baseman number 32, George McKenzie.
It's going to be 8-9-1. That's McKenzie, Ajalani, and Goins due up. And George chops one foul towards the Neville dugout. It's on the third base side here at Embanato. A strike at the knees. We don't have a gun on Cupid, but there's a couple down there. You don't have to be so close anymore. So McKenzie spoils one off his hands. Here's Cupid with the 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Yep. Wow. That just missed somewhere. I don't know if the umpire's seen a curveball like that this year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Painted the black there, and there's one gone.
Goes down on strikes.
Now,
third baseman number 4, Connor Ajlani.
Fourth K for Braden Cupid. And now Connor Ajalani. his first at bat. Ball's fouled up and out of play. Wind's not going to blow that one back. Fastball just misses the inside corner. Ball's popped up. Shortstop Long calls for it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Aswani pops it up to the shortstop for the second out.
Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Goins. C.J. walked back in the first. He's part of that 5-4-3 double play. The Rebels' turn. C.J. swings and misses. Curveball misses away. Curveball misses. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Fouled into the West Monroe bullpen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 pitch from Cupid. Fouled out of play. Foul tip, but right into the catcher, Dejon's glove. 2 Ks in the inning for Cupid. The Tigers go down in order in the third. We'll be back after these messages. Tigers leading 1-0.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
Imagine having a beautiful smile that carries you through all stages of life, and that beautiful smile begins at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics. To further enhance our patient experience and care, Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson welcome Dr. Cami Laird as a new member of the Caples & Robinson practice. And with over 56 years of combined practice, we are the most experienced orthodontic group in Northeast Louisiana. We use the latest advancements in orthodontic technology, including the Damon Ultima system for braces, and Spark aligners that are customized to fit your life, not the other way around. Our doctors and staff will make sure you have the best experience possible on your journey to a straighter smile. That includes faster and more comfortable treatment that will give you a smile you'll be proud to wear. Ready to get started? Contact Caples & Robinson Orthodontics today at 318-325-9655 and take the first step towards a confident smile.
Welcome to the top of the fourth. Rebels trail the Tigers by 1. And And it's going to be 2, 3, and 4. That's Garner, Dejon, and Cupid.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 5, second baseman.
Fastball misses inside. Well, 2-0 to Garner. Two-0 pitch is in there for a strike. 2-2. Two pitch tapped over the head. It's Tenori with a nice play. Whoa! Tenori had to charge it, and a nice throw to first. We'll see if we can't catch it here on the Creed and Creed replay.
Beats one out to first
Yep,
base.
that's bang bang. It was closer than I thought it was. So an infield hit to Garner
Gonna bring up number 18, the catcher.
to
Ryder
lead
Reed.
off the fourth. And Dejon is hit. Garner will move up, and that's number
Takes first base, hit by a pitch.
number 13 running.
Pitcher, number 3, Braden Cupid.
Let's see who's running over there. That is Cam Macbeth running for Dejon.
First runner is Cam Macbeth.
So Macbeth is hit. Infield single by Garner as runners on first and second, nobody out, and the pitcher Braden Cupid up. Throw back to second. Garner dives in safely. Two-0 pitch. This is low. 3-0. I think it's 2-0. I just trusted y'all. I thought it was just 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. Cupid rips one into left. It's going to be over the head of Evans. This is going to score Garner. Throw comes into third. Cupid with an RBI double has tied this ball game up.
Left field, plates a run. It's going to bring up number 21, right fielder, Brody Taylor.
Well, it's Hudson Spillers into run for Cupid. Macbeth, the courtesy runner, moves up to third. First pitch to Brody Taylor's in the dirt. Now 2 balls and no strikes on Taylor. This ball ripped over the head of Evans. This should score 2 as Spillers comes roaring around third. He will score. Back-to-back RBI doubles. This one, a 2 RBI double from Taylor.
Taylor lines 1-2.
And the Rebels seem to have figured out Bentley Parker.
Left fielder, number 11, Carson Halsey.
Now we've got a timeout. Talk to Bentley. Still nobody out here in the top half of the fourth. The Rebels have plated 3 to take a 2-run lead. They got a runner on second. Carson Halsey, who flew out to center his first time up. He'll step to the plate. First pitch to Halsey, low and away. Ball 1. Strike called on the outside corner. One pitch is in the dirt, blocked up nicely by Mason Hart. Curveball from Parker misses. 3-1. Halsey fouls that pitch back into the net. Here's a payoff pitch. Breaking ball spun on him. It was behind Halsey, and Halsey will take a walk.
Going to bring up center fielder, number 10, Gage Carr.
Just the first walk issued by Parker. He did hit a batter earlier this inning. It's going to bring up the center fielder, Gage Carr. Carr grounded out to short. His first time up. Tigers would love a ground ball for a double play right here. Here's a chopper. Glove by Jelani over to second for 1. The throw over is not handled in time at first. And they're going to say he's out for obstruction. And that will complete the double play. I don't know if we have this on a replay here as they discuss this. Here's the Creed and Creed replay. Well, the runner coming from second, that was Halsey, just stood up and didn't dive out of the way. I don't know if we didn't really have that angle right on that, but that's what they're going to discuss. But the call on the field by the home plate umpire was obstruction at second. That'll end the inning. If this call stands up, but the call came from the home plate umpire. It was a great play by Jelani to glove it on a high chopper right there. And now both of them are out. That'll do it for the Rebels. Wait, that's only 2 outs. Excuse me. No, that's just 2. That's just 2. Yeah, it was just 2 outs. And Carr is out technically on interference. 4-3. Now, that's 2 outs. I got it right here. Got a man on third. Taylor has moved up to third. Halsey is out at second. Carr is out at first. And now Shepard Brown will come to bat. I was thinking there was one. I don't know if it was up on the scoreboard or what, but Tigers with a gift there. Brown past a diving C.J. Goins.
Brown lands a single to center. Plate to run.
Brown with an RBI single. That scores Taylor.
It's going to bring up shortstop number 1, Davis Long.
4th hit of the inning. And now the 9-hole batter, Davis Long, who flew out to third his first time up. Throw over. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. A little closer than I think Coach Semino would like over there. Brown scurries back to first. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 1 pitch. A little low. 3 balls and a strike. Three 1. Lifted to left, but right at Dan Evans, and that'll retire the Rebels. But they get 4 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. Rebels 4, Neville 1. We'll be back after these messages.
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, it's not about us, it's about you. We know getting the right ride can be tough, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are dedicated to finding you the right look, the right size, and the right feel, all at the right price.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you root for. What unites us is stronger than what divides us. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
2-hole batter Hunter Robinson will lead things off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 4th, and he promptly pops one up to the second baseman, Garner, and there's one away.
Robinson pops one up to the second baseman for the first out. It's going to bring up the DH number 16, Lane Hodge.
Now the DH Lane Hodge, he struck out in his only at-bat. Big thanks to the guys in the Chili Pepper Grill for feeding us up here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. As Hodge swings through that fastball. Fish, frog legs, and fries, some hush puppies, or some fried okra. That's what they got in there. Yep. Pretty good. That pitch caromed off of the home plate umpire. Catcher doing a good job. That's Dejan. Go out and give the home plate umpire a break to shake off that stinger off the hand. All right, here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Nice breaking ball is going to get Hodge. And the second time tonight, Hodge goes down on strikes. Now there's 2 gone.
Left fielder, Dan Evans.
And Dan Evans will come to the plate. He was a strikeout victim as well. Nice curveball in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch misses. 1-1. One pitch downstairs, 2-1. Dan a little late on that fastball, fouls it back towards the West Monroe dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the freshman Dan Evans. Another nasty curveball from Cupid, and that's going to retire the Tigers. In order here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. West Monroe 4, Tigers 1. We move to the 5th.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Growing up in Northeast Louisiana, I was raised on neighbors helping neighbors, the spirit of entrepreneurship and good food. Something we know a lot about at Coney Island Connection. We've turned those values into our mission. We believe giving back with a lot of food and lots of love has the power of bringing people together. We're more than a restaurant. We're family. And with your support, we're changing lives one meal at a time. Thank you for helping us to become known as a small business with a big heart.
In the top half of the 5th inning, third baseman number 8, Peyton Starr.
Peyton Starr takes a curveball for a strike to start things off for West Monroe here in the top half of the 5th. He's the Rebel leadoff batter. Another curveball. Hangs high. 1-1. Starr 0 for 2. He's flown out and to first and lined to short. 1-1 pitch. Down and away. Strike at the knees called. Three balls and 2 strikes on Peyton Starr. Bentley Parker still on the bump for the Tigers. Starr fouls one back into the parking lot here at Embanato. Parker hadn't thrown bad. It's just West Monroe had a big inning last inning. Kind of cruising along until the 4th. See if he can't get back into that groove right here. Starr got a piece of that one. Fouled it into the dirt. Gets another chance. Three-two pitch. Popped up. High into the sky here. Finally comes back down into the glove of C.J. Goins, and there's one away.
Shortstop for the first out. going to bring up number 5, second baseman Jackson Garner.
Jackson Garner will come to the plate. He got the Rebel rally started last inning with a single. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Make that 2 for 3 as he punches a ground ball into left.
Single to left. Going to bring up the catcher, number 18, Ryder Dejon.
Now Ryder Dejon, who's flown out. He was hit by a pitch. Parker starts him off with a breaking ball. Parker with the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Tough play. It's going to get down over to the shoulder of Ajalani. Deep down that left field line. One ball and one strike to Dejon. Another throw over to first. Diving back is Garner. Wind now blowing vigorously out to left. Runner goes. A hit and run going, and Dejon sharply grounds one foul. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Throw down is not going to be in time. Hart had trouble getting it out of his glove. A stolen base for Garner. Puts a man in scoring position for West Monroe. With one out. A 2-2 count on Ryder Dejon. Dejon. Another ground ball. Just the wrong side of the third base line. Breaking ball in the dirt, 3-2. Chopper over the head of Ajalani and into left. Here comes Garner. He will score. The throw comes into second. And Dejon with an RBI single makes it 5-1 Rebels.
Plates a run. It's going to bring up pitcher number 3, Braden Cupid.
Now the pitcher, Braden Cupid. Lifts one out of play. A throw over. Runner goes. This ball's popped up behind third. Everybody's on the run, and it's Goins who will make the catch down the left field line. Nice play by the freshman shortstop. Two outs now.
Brody Taylor.
And Brody Taylor coming to bat. Taylor doubled in a couple of runs his last time up. Off the end of the bat, fielded by Parker. And that'll do it for the Rebels in the fifth. They do get a run on a couple of hits. There were no errors, and they leave one runner on base. Tigers coming to bat. They trail by 4.
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Rupel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
A sandwich with soup. No, salad.
With Nuke's Pick 3, satisfy all your cravings. Sandwich salad soup, sandwich soup mac, sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Such possibilities from $12.99. Nuke's, extra with...
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver's spirit by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
Alex Tenori will lead things off for Neville. Here in the bottom of the fifth, they trail by 4. 5-1. First pitch to Alex is outside. That'll catch the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Alex, the triple back in the second in the right center field gap. There's a curveball that peels in there for strike 2. Came in on the throwing error. Only error committed by West Monroe this evening. Cupid's going to get Alex right there as he chased that fastball out of the zone. 8 Ks for Braden Cupid.
Number 18, Evans Peters.
In fact, the only inning that he faced over the minimum was in the second when Tenori reached base. That's the only hit of the ball game. Evans Peters stands in, took one up and in for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. We'll strike right down the middle. Two and one. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Evans Peters. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and the Tigers strike out for the 9th time tonight.
It's going to bring up number 13, the catcher, Mason Hart.
And now Mason Hart will stand in. Mason grounded out to third his first time up. Looks like we have a glove issue over at second. Garner tossed it into the his glove into the bullpen and had another one tossed back out to him. They're going to say Mason went around. Yeah, 1 pitch. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Cupid, after struggling, the first 2 batters, pitch is fouled off. Say the first 3 batters. He had 3 ball counts on the first 3 batters of the ball game. And since then, he hasn't had more than 2 balls on any batter. Strike 3, and 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks for Braden Cupid. That's 10 Ks for the Rebel pitcher, and they send the Tigers down in order. He'll come into bat here in the top of the 6th. They lead by 4.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbankneedle.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Needle Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
The only place you'll see some attorneys is on TV. But what about the grocery store or a local ball game? Or what about here, meeting you face to face? When you're hurt in a wreck in Northeast Louisiana, call Creed & Creed. Catherine and I and the attorneys at Creed & Creed live in and stand up for injured people in Northeast Louisiana. Trust local. Call Creed & Creed today. We're proud to be your local injury attorneys. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Back to action here from the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Rebels coming to bat here in the top half of the sixth. They lead 5-1. New pitcher for the Tigers will be Walker Dean. Carson Halsey will lead things off for West Monroe. First pitch from Dean, upstairs for ball one. Halsey bats in the sixth hole. It'll be Halsey, Carr, and Brown due up for West Monroe. And Halsey's hit by a pitch.
Halsey takes first base, hit by a pitch. It's going to bring up center fielder number 10, Gage Carr.
Halsey will be pulled. That's a runner. That's Hudson Spillers, who comes in to run for Halsey.
Courtesy runner is Carson Spillers.
I have Hudson Spillers. All right, this will be Gage Carr. Carr pops one up to center. In comes Robinson to make the catch, and there's one away.
Carr flies out to the center fielder for the first out.
Spillers retreats back to first, and Shepard Brown will stand in.
It's going to bring up number 9, first baseman Shepard Brown.
Brown 1 for 2 on the evening. He singled back in the fourth. Does have an RBI. Walker Dean throws over. Line drive, stab by Ajelani. This is going to be a double play.
Brown lines into a double play.
5-3 to retire Gage Carr after the line out. The Rebels send the minimum. In the sixth, no runs on no hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. Tigers coming to bat. Stay with us.
Lily Joyce, Neville Class of 2024. I drive a Nissan Rogue from Sparks. Go Tigers.
Vincent Ware, Class of 2000. Sparks Nissan and Kia Sales. Maxima Driver. Go Tigers.
Kenya Dawson Bennett, Neville High School, Class of 1993. I'm a proud Nissan Murano owner from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
Everyone deserves a beautiful smile, and at Caples and Robinson Orthodontics, we're here to help you achieve just that. Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson have over 50 years of combined education and experience and use advanced modern technology to provide high-quality care for all of our patients. We prioritize outstanding customer service and work hard to make every patient feel comfortable and confident in their treatment. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult, we've got you covered. So why wait? Call us today to schedule your appointment and start your journey towards a beautiful, confident smile with Caples and Robinson Orthodontics.
All right, T.J. Goins just came in on a wild pitch, as we hope to relieve some of the technical difficulties we're having. Tigers, after the 2-out triple, score a run, and Hunter Robinson is at the plate with a 3-2 count. And Robinson, a high chopper, fielded by the shortstop Long, and throw over is going to be in time, and that'll do it for the Tigers. But they get one run on one hit. There were no errors, and they leave nobody on base. West Monroe coming to the plate. They lead by 3. We'll be right back.
State Bank. We're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds. From local classrooms to high school athletics and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
A sandwich with soup. No, salad.
With Nuke's Pick 3, satisfy all your cravings. Sandwich salad soup, sandwich soup mac, sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Such possibilities from $12.99.
Nuke's, extra with every bite.
All right, back to action as we still work through our technical difficulties here. Pinch hitter for the Rebels will be Cade Thomas. He's batting for Davis Long, the shortstop. Still Walker Dean out there in for his second inning of work. Now 2 balls and a strike. The count to Thomas. Thomas lifts one into left. Dan Evans on the run, makes the catch. There's one away.
Thomas flies out to the left fielder for the first out.
Back to the top of the lineup we go, and Peyton Starr.
He's going to bring up number 8, third baseman Peyton Starr.
Starr 0 for 3 tonight. He's flown out twice, lined out. First pitch to Starr is a breaking pitch. Missed low, 1-0. Now 2-0. Strike called on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to Starr. Tigers contemplated a run last inning, trying to keep this a 3-run ball game. Fastball misses up and in. Now it's a 3-1 count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Say it's low, no appeal to first. One-out walk issued. It's the first walk by Walker Dean.
It's going to bring up second baseman number 5, Jackson Garner.
And now Jackson Garner, who's 2 for 3. 2 singles and 2 runs scored. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. Bounced in front of Tenori. Saw the ball go up. It came right back down in his glove. So only one base available for Starr. As he gets into scoring position here with less than 2 outs. Jackson Garner fouls that pitch off. 1 ball and 1 strike. The count to Garner. Well, Walker Dean turns and throws it into. Now here comes the play at a plate. We had 3 bad throws on that play, and that's going to score Peyton Starr. They had a chance to get him at the plate, but a run comes in. An error on the throw. I guess you could say 3 throwing errors. The Rebels lead back to 4. Pitch to Garner. Misses away. I think it's 3. Was it 2-1? I still think it's. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nice pitch. Swung on and missed by Garner. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the 2-hole hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down now for the Rebels. And Ryder Dejan will stand in. He's 1 for 2.
Number 18, the catcher, Ryder Dejan.
He was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. Singled in the 5th. He comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. Promptly hits that curveball right back into center field for a 2-out single. Should be.
Number 3, Braden Cupid.
This is 34, I believe, that's running. Parker Rochelle.
First runner is Parker Rochelle.
Rochelle, the minimal lead off of first, and Braden Cupid fouls the first pitch from Walker Dean, backing out of play. Cupid 2 for 3 coming to this at bat. Single, a double, a run scored, and an RBI. Runner goes. Throw down is going to be in time as they get Rochelle at second. Tigers surrender one run on one hit. There were a couple of errors, and they leave nobody on base. They come to bat, needing to score 4 to keep this game moving. Stay with us. See if they could.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
Hi, I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. Whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, you deserve a team that won't back down. So if you've been injured in an accident, make the right call to your local legal team at Creed & Creed and let us help you win today. Let's go Tigers, and remember, home field advantage matters. Call Creed & Creed today. Proudly serving our great community for over 30 years. We are your local injury attorneys.
We're running the winning play at Sparks Nissan Kia. Whether you're recruiting a car, truck, or SUV, our lineup is stacked with all-stars ready to take the field. We're talking championship deals, low down payments, and monthly payments that won't sideline your budget. Ready to make a trade? We'll give you top dollar. That's a win in any playbook. Sparks Nissan Kia, where every drive is a touchdown. We're wishing our Neville Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Last chance for the Tigers as Cupid tries to finish the complete game. He's gone 6, only allowed 2 hits and a couple of runs.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning for the Neville Tigers, the DH number 16, Lane Hodge.
Tigers will send Lane Hodge to the plate to lead things off. First pitch to Lane is outside for ball 1. It'll be 3-4-5 in the Tiger lineup. That's Hodge, Evans, and Tenori due up. Now 2-0 to Lane. Tigers need some base runners. They trail by 4. A strike called on the outside half. The 2 hits given up by Cupid have both been triples. You need an interesting fact. There's that curveball again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That is dirty. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, another one. Hodge goes down on strikes.
He's going to bring up left fielder number 1, Dan Evans.
You know, they say the older you get, the better you were. And as old as I am, it made me pretty dang good back in the day, and I don't think I could sniff that curveball. That's a pretty good one. Here's Dan Evans. Here it is again. Here's the 0-1. Curveball again. That just misses the outside corner. It's 1-1. 1 pitch, fouled towards the West Monroe dugout. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh. Another strikeout.
Evans goes down on strikes for the second out.
That's 13 Ks for Cupid.
It's going to bring up second baseman, number 6, Alex Tenori.
Now Alex Tenori has one of those 2 hits, one of those triples back in the second. He's 1 for 2. Struck out one of the 13 Ks. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off a light pole and into the West Monroe bullpen. Tigers down to their final out. As I look through my scorebook, well, there are 2 Tigers who haven't struck out. One of them is Connor Agelani, and the other one's Hunter Robinson. But the other 7, including the pinch hitter, that would make 8 different batters, have struck out. On Cupid. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Tigers down to their final strike. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field for a base hit. Alex Tenori
lines one into right field for a single.
Keeps the Tigers' hopes alive. This second hit.
It's going to bring up number 18, right fielder, Evans Peters.
And now Evans Peters, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks. Lefty on lefty matchup. Cupid up to 90 pitches. His 91st pitch sails wide. Peters tries to bunt. He pops it up, and it's going to be fielded by Starr. And that's going to do it.
Third baseman, the third out in the ball game.
Tigers,
Final score,
with a valiant effort, come up short here against West Monroe. West Monroe wins this one 6-2. Tigers will be on the road to West Monroe Saturday, weather permitting.
At 6 o'clock.
Okay, so that's TBA. So we don't know when the next West Monroe game will be. No more baseball for the Tigers through this. So we won't be back on the air till next week, so we wish everybody a happy Easter. Tigers dropped this one 6-2. We'll be back on the air Tuesday when softball is back at home versus Pineville. We'll see you then. Good night.